Hello everybody, how are you? A bunch of people have asked me to have a cabin tour, cabin update. So I'm going to go ahead and do a walkthrough and show you the cabin, the inside, and some of the stuff I've got in there. Um, and also the piece of property that I'm on. So I'll go ahead and do all that right now. First of all, I'll go ahead and do the cabin tour, and then I'll walk back outside and kind of give you an idea of where my property lines are and where everything is. So it's a small little cabin. This was here when I purchased the property, and it was nowhere near in this good of shape by any means, guys. I had to rehab this thing just to get it to where it is now. So please keep that in mind. So here's where I keep all my gas cans. Obviously I'm flying Old Glory up there. Gotta have it, man. I stacked some wood right there, and I also stacked some inside right next to the fire. Just to give you an idea real quick, let me walk over here. Right now we are having a heat wave out here. It's 20 degrees and we're pretty much sweating. Basically it's negative 20 in the morning. I know that seems extremely cold to a lot of you guys, but it's really not that bad. We're not crying about it. So go ahead and give you guys the full tour of the cabin. Real fancy locking mechanism, I know. Alright, so as soon as you walk in, I've got my tool storage over here on the right. And with this cabin being so small, there is not enough room to spit in here, guys. So I'll go ahead and just give you a look. And this is all just tools and supplies, and in general just things that I will need. Some of it, a lot of it, not right now, but eventually I will when I go to build certain buildings out here. Basically just all my stuff over here. This is just tools, supplies, nails, those little bins back there full of nails, screws, you name it, guys. So turning completely around, I've got my maps and my keys up there. This is a storeroom. There's 2 bunk beds in here, but obviously I don't get much company way out here, so I just use this as a storeroom. I've got my 3 chainsaws hanging up, 2 bunk beds right there, a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Once again, I'm sorry for the light differential, guys. I also use this as a coat room, basically just hanging everything up. And I do have a bunch of dehydrated canned food down there, just for long-term storage. It comes in handy every now and then. So here's the kitchen area, guys. Right now I am charging all the batteries and just things that need to be charged for the cameras and the laptop, etc., etc. But here's the kitchen area. And I'll go ahead and do a cabinet update for you as well. So bear with me here, guys. And I had to lug and haul all of this out here. I am 70 miles from the nearest road, about 85 from the nearest town, I believe. And so anything that I bring out here has to either come with me on a bush plane, or I have to haul it on the river. The rivers up here are basically our highways. During the wintertime, they're frozen solid, so they become our highways. So there's my lodge pans. I love those things. They're absolutely awesome to cook on. So I've got my spice cabinet down below there. I've got my medicine cabinet in the middle, and then just some various food stuck up at the top. Now we'll circle back over here. Now those 2 pots that you see on top of the wood stove, I packed those with snow. Obviously it melts, turns into hot boiling water, and I use that to do dishes with. One pan is for dirty dishes where I scrub them. The other one is where I rinse them off to dry, and then I put them on a little dry rack. So there's the wood stove. Thing works great. I cleaned the chimney the other day. Glad I got that done. I do stack some wood in here, like I said. And over here in this corner right here, That is where I sit. And then that's where my girlfriend Teresa sits. And we basically just sit over here, talk, or gab, or write in our journals, and look out that window all day. And it's pretty amazing out here. Just the other day, I was sitting there, and I'm talking with her, and literally, guys, right out, something out of the corner of my eye caught my attention. I look out the window, and I'm not kidding you when I tell you that there was a bull moose standing about 25 feet away. So we went out on the porch, and we filmed him and all that good stuff. This guy was huge. So there's my axe collection. They're all working, but basically right now they're just decoration. Not much to see here. Real small little cabin, guys. So I'll take you upstairs real quick. And this is my loft area. We have a air mattress up here right now. I do need to build a bed frame for it, and we'll put that on there. We're kind of living out of totes right now. That's okay. While we're here, we live out of totes because when we leave, we pack all our clothes and blankets into the totes, and then we just leave them for long-term storage until we come back. So basically, guys, that's it. You know, it's a real small little cabin. It was here on the property when I bought it. I basically just bought the land. The fact that there was a cabin here to be rehabbed was just an absolute bonus. So basically, every time I come up here, get out here for as long as I can, I'm working like a dog just trying to rehab this place. This time, Teresa and I, we went ahead and painted it. Don't ask, guys. She wanted a little color in here to brighten it up. Whatever makes her happy, that's fine. Let's do it. So I'm going to take you back outside and walk you on my trail real quick. Now, please keep in mind that my closest neighbor is about 3 miles away. So here's my front porch, and everything out here is obviously done with snow machine. So how I leave my property is this way. And I'm sorry if the camera's shaky, guys. I'm doing the best I can. Oh, just to give you a heads up, all these big, huge piles of snow you see out here, there at one point in time was 12, 13 feet of brush under them. They're kind of mulching down right now. Eventually, I'm going to stick a match to them. So, you can see the area out here that's been cleared. All this area has been cleared. I took all the debris, I mean, all the way down to the ground, guys. I just mowed it down with a weed eater, with a brush cutter attachment. Okay, so here's the deal. My northeast property corner is right over there, about 50 yards. And along this tree line right here, I don't know if you can see it too well, but there's a cut in the forest right over there. But I go back that way 1,300 feet. I go this way 1,284 feet. And then I go this way, I believe it's 1,586 feet. And then this way 1,319 feet back to the corner. So basically, guys, I own 40 acres all back in there. And everywhere out here that you see that is cleared of trees or brush, well, they're sitting under these huge piles right here waiting to be burned. The amount of work that has to be done out here is incredible. I mean, I wish that I could have a tractor, a bulldozer, anything, but no, not so much. It's all hand and back work. But it is what it is. I'm enjoying the work. It's good for the soul. It's good for the body. You know, if you want something done, get out here and just get it done. Quit complaining about it. So this is the little place, guys. I'll go ahead and do a quick little panorama for you once again. And this is the trail that I head out on, right there. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. If you like these videos, man, give me a thumbs up, like the video, and please, questions and comments, I love to hear all of them. Keep them coming. Keep your boots dry, gentlemen. Take care of each other. Have a great day.